Got some almost mint, I'll say. Impala SS taillights from Florida. Actually, these were from like North Carolina, I think. And the car was in Long Island. And then it was in Florida. I know the guy who has it. Who had the car, rather. 20,000 mile Impala SS taillights. With the lens bucket mod, meaning that they took the lens off, which I did years ago. I broke my originals. Then I bought brand new lenses when you could still get them. I should have bought more, but I didn't have money. You see they put foil in there, so when your taillight's on, lights up. The middle bulb also has been widened, which I did on mine. I used a little plastic piece and just glued it to it. It worked. But did that to mine so they can put sequentials in, which I don't have. Pretty good shape, but I'm not gonna freaking go nuts over it with the guy. But if you look at the left one, look closely, there's some shit on it. If you catch the right angle, I'm gonna have to sand it to get it out. It's like, it looks like brake fluid or something got on it. I can even see it with the light. You kind of see it a little bit. It's fucked up over here, but we can still fix it. It's salvageable. Not gonna complain. I'm looking for an extra pair of taillights. I always want extra lights. God forbid something ever breaks. That's one of your old shitty cars. You're screwed, because you're not gonna be able to find it. Luckily, I found a couple wagon taillights. I have spare headlights. I have spare lights in my pickup. So if anything ever happens, boom, you got one. Because it keeps your car legal. That's where the module goes for the sequentials. Another thing before my battery goes dead, I RTV'd mine together. How do you dissolve RTV, especially when it's on plastic? How do you do it? Because then one day I'd like to really take mine apart. I don't like the foil I used. I have a feeling it's going to fail with time. But yeah, RTV. It's like, I've always cracked mine like right about here, because it gets real tricky with the bend. You start prying on it this way, prying on it that way, snap. Yep. My other thinking is maybe if I just cut the whole bucket off carefully, and then I'm gonna need a new bucket, I can do do that if I ever wanted to salvage my taillights. They had an Impala SS at a junkyard 2 years ago. Both taillights are cracked. I should have got the buckets. Just ripped them off. But again, you can't go back in time. Car's cubed now. But that's pretty cool. Lens bucket mod. Big third. Middle bulb mod. And brake fluid marks. You see over here too, the red's kind of broken right there. So touch it up with a little trim paint. Cool though. Happy I got them instead of someone else did. Always good to have lights. Gave him a little 2000 grit in the bad areas and polished it. It's not so bad now. See, like a spot, like right here. I mean, it's going nuts. Way better than what it was. You can take it down more if you want, but at least it's smooth now. Found some more spots that were screwed up, so I went over it again with 2000. You can see where little dull spots. It maybe really needs to be like on a buffer to get it perfect, because by hand it'll be here forever. But we got like almost all that out. Oh, I see another one right there. Son of a bitch. It's everywhere, man. See where it got the trim too, but that's no big deal. Maybe we'll leave that one. Feel it. Maybe we'll sand it. And remember, when polishing, start with the least aggressive thing you can start with and then work your way up. I probably made that mistake in the past, in my younger years. It makes it just so much easier. I would have really started with 3000 grit if I had any. But that usually only comes in the DA paper. A little hook and loop type paper that goes on a sander. Gives you with 3000, you know, a panel. Yep. Pretty good though. Gonna go for it. Just really get the sequentials. We know that car never goes anywhere. It's been about, what is it, 95 to 99 degrees, real feel, like 105, 110. for the last couple weeks now. It's horrible. So we haven't really been doing anything. Only inside stuff. But yeah, Sequentials would be cool, not piece of shit. Piece of shit. And putting a new AC compressor or sealing helps the original one. I think only the shaft seal is leaking when I last checked to a UV dye or UV light. So I can probably just fix that shaft seal. I'd like to take the compressor out, dump all the old oil out, and do a whole flush too. The system, clean all that old shitty oil out and put new stuff in. And it'll probably be okay. New receiver dryer, orifice, but it's freaking hot. So we get that. Cool. I like taillights. I don't know why. I like refinishing and cleaning headlights and taillights. It's just a hobby of mine.